Okay, so I just finished a meeting with what a freak show, man. All I want to do is I want to buy a dishwasher, a glass washer for the bar. Guy shows up. He's like a representative from Electrolux. He shows up and, I mean, you got to put things into perspective, okay? The glass washer I bought off somebody secondhand years ago for, I don't know, like 2,000 crowns. Let's say 2,000 crowns. It's been working for 5 years. Oh, some of the glass, you got to wipe it down a little bit because there's a few, watermarks here and there. But 2,000 crowns, and it's not the best, but it works. It cleans the glass. Now, I'm currently trying to buy a new one. So the guy showed up this morning. He had to look around. He goes, "Yeah, we got this one, we got that one. It's about this much money. I'll have a look at a couple other models and I'll send you an email." I said, "Okay, thanks." And he was out of there, in and out in about 3 minutes. This guy shows up. The funny part was he remembered me from 1992. He's still working in the same business. I guess I'm working in the same business too. And he remembers that I bought a fridge off of his boss in 1992 for Joe's Bar in Malstrana. Anyways, so he has a look around and he starts giving me the fucking song and dance, man, about different types of washing machines, and you need a dawkować. What do you call that? Like a inside the machine. Whether do you want to have it to supply its own washing liquid and cleaning liquid and rinsing liquid? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, because you have to have a rinsing liquid too. You can't just have washing. It has to also have a special rinsing liquid. I was like, well, what's wrong with water? Oh, no, water doesn't rinse very well. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says that water doesn't rinse very well. I said, well, what about hot water? No, he says, no, you need like special rinsing fluid. I said, listen, mate, I need rinsing fluid like I need a hole in the head. And I said, look at this one. I don't even have washing fluid. I just fucking run hot water, man, and it cleans that glass so goddamn clean. Anyways, and then he's telling me he's got all this song and dance, and then he goes, and what about a water softener? You're gonna need a water softener. I said, why do I need a water softener? He says, oh, because the water here is not very good, and you need a water softener. And I'm like, well, I don't really think I need a water softener, but that's so. Then he tells me that the washing machine is going to cost just shy of 100,000 crowns, and that oh Jesus, look at this traffic! Wow, it's Friday, man. So that's going to cost, and then he's trying to sell me a water softener for another $2,000. I said, wait a second, I can buy a little like water filter softener, kind of catalytic thing, costs about 2,000 crowns. And you plug it in one side and the water comes out the other side. He goes, oh, but I don't think those work very well. This one's much better. And I said, well, it fucking better be for 60,000 crowns. It better be much better. And he had no humor about it whatsoever. He's looking at me like I was a complete, and I was like, dude, and then I had to have a go at him. I was like, man, why are you trying to make my life more complicated? I'm 50 years old. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to simplify my life. I don't want to make it more complicated. I ask you for a glass washer, a glass washer, like hot water on glass and then cold water to cool it down so when it comes out it doesn't burn people's lips. And now you're telling me that I have to decide who my supplier of cleaning and rinsing fluid, and whether I want it to have an external rinsing fluid capacitor, and I said, are you fucking joking, man? I mean, what the hell? I said, you're not a very good, so I said, everything you tell me is really suspect. He goes, suspect? I said, yeah, I don't believe you. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, because you're trying to sell me shit. So why should I take your advice when you're trying to sell me stuff? And it's very obvious to me that that's what's going on, because you haven't tried to sell me somebody else's stuff. You're only trying to advise me to buy your stuff. So I take that with Chaim on, and he got a little bit offended with this. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry if you're feeling offended, but I'm feeling fucking offended because you think I'm a twat, you know? And anyways, and all this is going on, and I'm trying to, you know, keep the upper hand, the comic upper hand, but the Czechsters, they don't see the humor. They have no like, or at least this guy. I mean, no irony, no self-irony whatsoever, man. It was really hard going. Anyways, I'm glad he's gone. He did tell me that my pal, little Glenn's got the washing machine that he's offering me. That they bought one into Bohemia Bagel in Holoshovice, so I'm going to go have a look at it, and maybe life isn't so difficult after all. We'll see what Scotty says. Anyway, that's the end of my rant about dishwasher repairman, or not, dishwasher salesman. Anyways.